Hi, I'm Ron Krajic with Tricor Metals, and I'd like to welcome you to our facility and to remind you to put safety first. No matter what we hope to accomplish during your visit, we need you to agree that your first priority is for safety. Before we talk about safety guidelines in our shop areas, let me remind you to please stay within the posted speed limits in our driveways or our parking areas. And please do not use a cell phone while operating any motor vehicle while on Tricor property or within our shop areas. As with any industrial facility, we have some potential hazards throughout the shop areas. Using proper personal protective equipment, staying in the marked walkways, and staying with your escort reduces your exposure to the actual hazards. Please be alert for trip hazards, moving industrial equipment, and overhead cranes. In addition, some of our products may have sharp edges. Also, some materials may be very hot. So please do not touch any material without specific permission from your Tricor escort. If you are granted that permission, please use cut-resistant gloves. We believe that all accidents are preventable, and that is our goal. Our number one mission for each day is no one gets hurt. And today, that includes you. Your visit may include our shop areas. Since some of our processes, procedures, or products are proprietary, prior to entering our shop areas, you may be asked to sign our non-disclosure agreement, or NDA. Remember, our first most primary goal was to ensure your safety. And you'll see that we work with titanium and other advanced metals in our plant, and that we use a range of metalworking and metal transporting processes. Many of these processes could be dangerous to those who are not familiar with them. So we have some guidelines that we ask you to follow during your visit. You must have a visitor's identification, name tag, or a badge that you can obtain at our receptionist desk. Unless you're a contracted employee to our plant and have had more detailed training, you will be escorted at all times during your time in our shop areas. As a visitor, outside of our office areas, before you enter our shop, you'll be required to wear safety glasses, to stay with your escort, and to stay within the marked walkways. Sandals, open-toed shoes, or high-heeled shoes are not permitted in our shop areas. Certain other personal protective equipment may also be required, depending on the area that you're visiting and whatever processes we may be using during your visit. There may be portions of our facilities that are not available during your visit. Also, please do not take pictures or videos or make recordings. This includes any cell phones or PDAs with photographic capabilities. Do not operate a cellular phone while in the shop or while operating any motor vehicle while on Tricor property. Firearms, alcoholic beverages, or illegal drugs are not permitted anywhere on Tricor property. Please enter or exit our buildings through personnel doors instead of the overhead doorways. Overhead doorways are intended for product transport, motorized or equipment traffic, so walking through them is just not a good idea since it could compromise your safety. As you enter into any plant building, the first thing you should do is look for overhead crane equipment. If you see a crane lifting, holding, or moving a load near the area in which you are traveling, stop, stay clear, go around, or wait for it to pass. As you walk inside our plant, you'll notice that there are walkways clearly marked with yellow lines. Please stay inside those walkways. You may also notice that there are numerous warning signs throughout the plant. These are important. Please read them and abide by their instructions. Expect moving and mobile equipment in our shop and production areas. Be aware that many different types of equipment may be on the move. At times, multiple machines may move in close proximity. Stay alert and allow equipment to pass before you continue walking. Keep a safe distance, at least 3 feet away from operating or mobile equipment. If you must walk outside of a walkway, such as on an outdoor roadway or in the parking lot, be sure to keep to the side and out of the way of traffic. It's very likely some welding will be going on in our plant during your visit. The spectrum of light from a welding arc is roughly the same as the sun. Never stare at a welding arc. For your safety, we emphasize and urge you to please stay with your escort at all times. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you will be advised where to seek shelter or to evacuate our building. In conclusion, we thank you again for your interest in Tricor. We welcome you and we appreciate your complying with our guidelines and for making safety your first priority today.